So it argues that religion and religious communities are also being impacted by these forces of globalization and these changing social structures. One way we can see this is just in the changes of how religious communities function. I did my PhD work in the UK, and so spent a lot of time studying the Church of England and the Church of Scotland's structure and interaction. And one of my colleagues, he is actually the administrator for the Episcopal Church in Scotland. If you go into his office, you'll see a map of Scotland, and you will see physically marked out the territories of every parish, of every bishop, and every archbishop in the area. And so church is understood for him and for his denomination in terms of geography. And this used to be how it was for many people. You went to the church that was closest to you physically in various geographic terms. But as we move into the mid to late 20th century, we see that people no longer would go to church based on affiliation or even geography. It was based on preferences. We see a movement. And so church became a hub point, but something that you passed through and connected to in terms of preference. And more as we've moved into a kind of postmodern society, we see that instead of gathered around an institution or a building, people gather around faith in a much more broader sense, in what Grace Davies calls in believing but not belonging to a specific group. And so again, this idea of that society has become much more loosely bound can be definitely seen in religious traditions as well. So in the study, I did an analysis of 100